Crysis.
Looks like someone is in pain. Well, maybe if someone would have listened to me when I said not to engage in combat with him, you wouldn't be banged up.
Sora, where are we?
I don't know, but this definitely isn't Citrus City.
You don't say.
The air feels much thicker here.
Oh, sorry. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Koichi.
And I am Genkai.
And my name is...
Sora, don't tell these two strangers your name.
Well, you just kinda did.
So, you guys saved us from that psychopath?
Yes, well, if you want to be technical, he was really the one that saved you. We just transported you to the safe space.
That's true. Well, on behalf of Chie and myself, thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks so much. You told me you'd do it, and you did it. Since we're all introducing ourselves, why don't you tell us who you are?
Chie.
Come on, don't pretend like you're not curious as to who could be behind that mask.
Yeah, but we shouldn't pry.
Okay, whatever.
It was because of me Sora got kidnapped in the first place. I mean, the least I could do is give an apology face to face, not the me hiding behind a mask. Besides, it's getting harder to breathe in this damn thing.
Sora, I haven't told you, but I'm so glad you're safe. I'll never let anything like that happen to you again.
Thanks, Chie. I'm glad to be back with you.
I know Tsuki will be glad to see you soon. Heiko visited him the other day, and I visited him earlier today.
Really?
Yes! Speaking of Heiko, I should call and tell him you're safe and sound. I know he's gonna freak!
Good idea. I feel like I haven't seen him in forever.
Well, let's change that.
Huh?
So, he's decided to take the mask off.
Heiko? No freaking way!
Hey, Sora, I know you're probably tired of dealing with men in masks, aren't you? It hurts to laugh.
You... I don't understand what's going on.
Sora, it's me. And I'm gonna be honest, I've missed you like crazy.
You can't just come from under a mask and tell her something big like that.
Huh? What do you mean, Chie?
We still don't understand what the freak is going on here.
Oh, right. Well, what do you guys want me to explain?
I don't know. Maybe the flying, the lightning, and vanishing. That's a great place to start.
Aiko, you're still injured from that last battle. You should save your strength. I will explain everything.
You failed to get rid of our little problem, Daichi. And you managed to allow them to outsmart you. Failure will not be accepted in this group. What do you have to say for yourself?
I need ice.
Get out of my sight! Shion, I'm going to give Daichi one more chance to get rid of the lightning problem on Earth. If he fails, I want you to eliminate our little problem. And him.
They actually put themselves in harm's way to protect him? No way! No way there's actually humans that are that selfless. We're all only out for ourselves.
Daichi, what do you say we go beat up that nerd and take his money?
I'm down.
You two are too much.
What, Smooth? Puny squirts like him are lower on the food chain than us. We almost have to do this. It's the way of the world.
This type of thing is why people call us bullies.
Man, you becoming a square, Smooth.
Kennen, be quiet.
Daichi,
You just mentioned the way of the world. Let me ask you, if you were to go through with your plan of beating that kid up and taking his money, how would that help the state of the world? It wouldn't. He'd likely develop some type of resentment towards all of us. And eventually that resentment would turn into a deep-rooted hatred. Therefore, it's a waste of my time. My friends, they're a prime example of what's wrong with this world. And why it needs change when Witching Week gets here. I will have the power to finally make that change.
So that's it? You were trying to save an old lady and you got struck by a lightning? I was hoping for something a little bit more juicy than that.
Well, sorry to disappoint, Chie.
But still, I have to admit, this whole thing is pretty freaking cool.
I'm still not sure I completely understand this whole thing.
It's cool, Sora. I still don't understand this whole Crysis thing either myself.
That's not what's confusing me.
Huh?
I just don't understand why you didn't tell me or anyone else about this Crysis thing.
Honestly, I'm not even sure. I mean, I wasn't hiding it from you guys or anything.
You definitely weren't hiding it from anyone. You publicly use your lighting in the open.
Yeah, thanks, Koichi.
Anytime, bud.
I guess I was waiting on the right moment to just tell everyone. But now that Daichi knows that it's me under the mask, things are going to get really, really bad for not only me, but all my loved ones.
Loved ones?
Well, you know what I mean. Koichi, what are we going to do? There's no way they'd be remotely safe on Earth anymore.
Don't you worry about us. I'm going to keep all three of us safe no matter what.
Thanks. I really appreciate it. But don't worry about me, Chie.
What do you mean?
Yeah, I want to stay here and train with you guys every day, but I have college I have to attend. I mean, I've given this some thought. I think I'm going to be here for the majority of the time from now on.
You're what?
You sure about that? That seems like a sudden decision. What with school and whatnot.
To be honest, the more that I think about it, the more I feel like everyone that I came in contact with on Earth ends up hurt or worse. Now, don't get it twisted. This isn't me running away from what's going on Earth. But at this point in my life, I can't just focus on college, making sure everyone is safe, and a personal life on top of all that. It's just too much. If I stay here, I can train, watch over you guys, and I can instantly go to Earth whenever there's an issue. Especially knowing about this whole Witching Week thing. I gotta get stronger. I don't know how, but I'm gonna find a way to watch over you guys from here.
You don't have to watch over me.
Sora, quit being stubborn. Look, I know you have your feelings about my decision to stay up here, but don't go saying stuff like that, Sora.
If being away from you these past few days has shown me anything, it's that I don't want to be away from you another second. I'm saying you won't have to watch over me, because I want to be right here, by your side.
Huh?
What? What did you just say, Sora?
You heard me. I want to be here with you.
Sora, are you sure about that? What about school and all that?
As far as they know, I'm still missing, so they won't hold it against me. I can finish it at some other point in life.
And what about your family?
They still think I'm missing too.
So you're not gonna just drop everything and pause your life just to come?
I said I'm staying. That's final.
But
being away from you guys for only a few days was torture enough. I never want to be away from you guys ever again.
Well, if my Sora's staying, I'm staying too. I'm not missing out on anything in martial arts class because I can just spar here.
But damn, I still feel bad you guys feel the need to stay here with me, knowing you guys have a life to live too. Sora, don't you want to become a counselor?
What a better person to counsel than a person going through Crysis.
That actually reminds me. There's someone I want you guys to meet. Oksana.
Hey, Aiko.
Hey, Oksana.
Did she just appear out of nowhere?
Ooh, Sora! It's just like in the Please!
You guys will eventually get used to this type of thing. Oksana, these are my friends. Sora on the right and Chie on the left.
Nice to meet you. I'm Aiko's crisis counselor.
Hey! Yo!
I'm glad to see you got your friend back.
Yeah, well, it did quite the toll on me. If the injuries were just a little bit worse, I've probably been having a date with death. You would have had to come escort me, Oksana.
A date with death? Some of us could only dream of that fate.
Well, that explains the bruises.
So, Oksana, you're my counselor. What do you think about me staying on this world for the majority of the time?
It's definitely safer here. And you could train freely.
Right? I was thinking the same thing.
How would your family react to this?
Aiko, what's wrong?
You look like you've seen a ghost.
Well, he is staring right at the Grim Reaper.
You just mentioned family, but really the only family I have is my mom. And I just remembered my mom's in the hospital right now, and she doesn't have insurance. And I told them I'll pay the hospital tab whenever I can, but they need it as soon as possible.
How much is it?
$7,000.
Well, I'm sure we could all come up with something to help you out.
No way I can ask you guys for that type of thing. I'll find a way.
Well, I do know a way he could make the money.
Huh? How? Are you gonna tell me or what?
You could enter the Hadouken tournament on Earth.
The what?
You never heard about the Hadouken tournament?
No, but I'm not surprised you have.
The Hadouken tournament is a tournament of some of the most inhuman, deadliest fighters on Earth. They fight in a series of fights. The winner gets $100,000. It's a televised event that comes on Monday, Wednesday, Friday. It's habitual television for me.
Count me in.
The only thing is, you shouldn't use your Crysis at all during the tournament. I'd probably have to restrict your powers for the time being.
Yeah, I understand. Wouldn't want the world to figure out about that.
Are you sure you want to enter this tournament?
Yeah. What, you don't think I can do it?
It's not that. The deadliest fighters on Earth are going to be in the tournament.
I'll be fine. Besides, it'll be good training for when I have to fight Daichi again. So it's kind of a win-win.
So it's settled. You're going to enter the Hadouken.
Hell yeah.
You should heal and get some rest first.
You're probably right.
I'll see you tomorrow, Aiko.
That's not something you want to hear from the Grim Reaper.
So, which one's the lucky girl?
Huh?
I see you keep looking over there. Is it the one with the brown hair or the one with the black hair?
They're just my friends, Oksana.
Your mouth says friends, but your eyes say something completely different.
You by chance have any idea what Curiosity did to the cat?
Oh, come on. You don't have to be shy. You can tell me about your love life and feelings. I am your counselor, after all.
If it's lovey-dovey stuff you want, go home and watch your soaps.
I think I will.
Hello, Sora. I'm going to go prepare room for you and your friend. If you need anything, let me know.
Thanks.
Yeah, thank you. I have a name too.
It's like my worlds are finally intertwined.
You're watching Crysis.
Mom, I'm sorry you have to be going through this by yourself. You had me when you were 15. And growing up, you were basically my best and only friend. You were always by my side. But now it's time that I'll be by your side. I'm gonna win the Hadouken tournament and make sure your medical bill is paid.
Yo, Aiko? I mean, Storm Man?
You can call me what you always call me.
Okay, dork it is then.
Hey, who are you calling a dork, you loser? Just wait till I heal up. You're gonna get such a thrashing, Chie.
Oh, please. But on a serious note, how are your wounds?
I'm fine.
Oh, come on. There's no way you're fine after all of that. Quit trying to pretend like you're not hurt.
No, don't get it twisted. I'm not saying I'm not hurt. I am banged up. But when I say I'm fine, it means I know one day I won't be in pain. One day everything is going to be okay. As of right now, the people I care about most are safe and alive. What more could I really ask for?
Thank you. So much. You put yourself through all of this to save someone very important to me. It's a miracle you can even stand right now.
You got that right.
Seriously, Aiko, if there's anything I can do for you, just let me know.
You know what I want you to do?
Anything. You name it.
Become the martial arts master that you always dreamed of becoming.
Of course I will. As long as you become the guardian of Earth.
I'm gonna be real with you. I'm not sure that'll ever happen. You see, according to Genkai, it's not really my choice. First, the guardian is acknowledged and chosen by the people of their planet. Then, that person must be approved by the Supreme God himself. And I don't know if you noticed or not, but the people on Earth aren't really sure what to feel about me. I'm sure the vast majority of them think I'm evil. Wouldn't really help my campaign, now would it?
They don't know the real you and how you really are.
To be honest, all they know is what the media tries to force feed them and get them to believe. Which, to be honest, it is what it is. If they think I'm good, cool. If they think I'm bad, cool. I know my intentions are right.
That's right. Well, for what it's worth, you have my vote.
Thanks, but I don't know. I think you should strive for it, though. You'll be a martial art master and guardian.
Huh? You really think someone like me could ever become something so far?
Without a doubt.
But sometimes I feel so secondary. Almost just like constantly at the sidekick role.
What do you mean?
It's always Sora and then Chie. Like I'm just a helpless puppy attached to her hip. It feels like I'm basically non-existent without her. But without me, she's fine. Even at school it was like, oh hey, there's Sora and Sora's friend. Does that make me insignificant and weak?
You really are an idiot. Obviously, I can't speak for everyone, but I can speak for myself. I never thought of you as Sora's sidekick or anything.
Really?
Yes, really. You're your own person. And I don't think a lot of people get to see that because they don't take the chance to get to know you. They don't know that you're a meat-loving, martial art enthusiast, insect-fearing, video game-loving loser. See how I could tell you all these things about yourself that had nothing to do with Sora? I'll put it in a way that you can understand. It's like a meat dish with two separate but delicious meat. Wait, not that I think you're delicious, or that you're a piece of meat. Well, you get the point.
Thanks.
And as far as being weak is concerned, you are pretty weak.
Oh yeah? Why don't you say that to this weakling's face, punk?
I'm kidding. But hey, Chie, thank you. I never get to tell you before, but you saved me back there against Daichi. You know, when you kicked him in the balls? Way to take lead there.
Huh? I didn't I?
Yeah. You didn't even think twice about doing it either. Because being protective is just part of your personality.
You're right. I've always wanted to protect those who are important to me. Sora, my family, friends, you.
Wait, why am I not in the friends category?
You're going to be under my new category. Dork.
Oh, you little... Wait, you just said I was important to you.
Wait, that's not what I meant!
Nope, too late now.
Fine, you win.
I mean, I don't understand why you don't just admit that I'm awesome and you're crazy about me. Admit that, and I'll admit you'll become an amazing martial arts master and guardian one day.
How could I become guardian when I don't have a Crysis power?
Oh, you're so dense. You don't need power to save people. You just gotta know how to protect and care for others, which you already know how to do.
Maybe being able to protect is its own type of power. By the way, how many types of Crysis power are there?
I'm not sure about that. That seems like a Genkai or Oksana type of question. But I assume there's a lot.
Ah, I see. I guess my best bet is to stick to using my hands and feet.
No doubt. But if that doesn't work out for you, You can always have my lightning crisis. Had it for like a week and I'm very unsatisfied with it.
You make it seem like it's a 7-day free trial or something like it's a streaming service.
I wish it was. I just want things to go back to normal.
Well, let's make things go back to normal.
I need to get my stomach back normal first.
What? Those fireballs from earlier weren't enough to fill you up?
Chie, you ever been tased before?
You wouldn't! No! Get away from me!
We must really start preparing him for Witching Week.
Yeah, he couldn't even defeat Daichi as is. Imagine the power the Witching Week gives him. Current Aiko wouldn't stand much a chance.
I hate to say it, but I agree. As an overseer of Earth, we must look out for Earth and make sure it stays as safe as possible by training its protector.
So, what do you think? You think the kid can be Earth's guardian one day?
I believe he can, but he doesn't want to.
Regardless of which, he has a long way to go either way.
Kind of feels packed in here. Anyways, let me go tell Chie and Sora. After all Sora's been through, I know she probably just wants some sleep. I can't vanish over there. I probably overused my lightning in that last fight. Guess I have to walk. Great. This sucks. Walking is for people that don't have Crysis. Well, if it isn't our little damsel in distress.
Hey, Aiko!
What are you doing out here all alone?
I was here with Chie, but she fell asleep.
Looking at her, you probably think she was the one kidnapped, or just went through a grueling fight. Let me guess, she just ate something?
Yeah.
But I'm glad she's finally getting some rest. We should do the same.
Yes, I haven't slept in days. What about you?
I've slept like a baby. What? You're mad that I got sleep? Hours upon hours of uninterrupted sleep? I mean, just absolute peacefully sleeping through the night?
I'm glad you like sleep so much because you're about to experience permanent sleep.
You know, that's the first time you ever threatened me.
Maybe it was a threat. Maybe it was a promise.
Oh, look out everyone, we have a badass over here. What is this? Sora After Dark?
Sora After Dark sounds like one of those game talk shows. Maybe that's my calling in life? If becoming a counselor doesn't work out.
Well, I'm glad you got a backup plan.
Well, what about you?
What about me?
Have you decided what you want to do for the rest of your life?
I haven't thought about it too much lately. Truth be told, honestly, all I could ever think about lately is, well, you, Sora.
I thought about you too.
But if I had to mention an immediate goal, it would be to protect the people I care about. And I gotta get rid of those demonic bastards so everything can go back to normal.
What exactly is normal?
Oh, you know, you guys attending college, eating at Little Italy, actually having a social life.
Yeah, I missed doing those things. I was actually going to attend my first college party this weekend.
Get out. You attending a party?
Yeah! Asumi is having one this weekend. Come to think of it, the day I was kidnapped, I believe she asked me to ask you if you were going.
Really? I've seen her a few times since then. She didn't say anything about it. But then again, I was under a mask a couple of those times I saw her.
So, you think you're going?
Hadouken tournament. Ring a bell?
Relax. Her party is on a weekend. It'll be a good way to blow off some steam.
Well, when you say it like that, I'm down.
Aiko, just one more thing.
Huh? What is it?
You have to have a date for the party.
Ah, what? You could have told me this earlier. Sora, hold tight. I gotta go to Earth really quick. I gotta find a date for this party.
What? Wearing your storming costume?
Yeah, it'll probably help, honestly.
Aiko, I swear, for someone so smart, you can be so oblivious at times. I was telling you this because you and we could go to the party together. I want you to be my date.
Had a feeling that's what you wanted to say. Just have to get you to get it off your chest and stop beating around the bushes all. Take notes, Miss Counselor. That's how you get people to say what's on their chest.
You're one to talk, Mr. Crysis.
Mr. Crysis. I like that.
So, what do you say?
I'm down, Sora. Maybe this time us being partners actually go according to plan.
And Aiko Yamagashi will be partnered with Daichi Asukura.
You know, I wonder if you were as good as a dancer as you are a fighter.
Guess we're gonna see.
Sometimes you have to take matters into your own hands.
No!
Sora, why are you so against me doing it?
Because you're not a fighter. Neither is Suki.
It's okay if you aren't. I can teach you a few of my moves.
No kidding. You're hilarious. Smart, funny, and can dance. Well, that hardly seems fair. Oh, and can cook too. You're gonna make somebody really happy one day, Sora.
Chie tells me that all the time.
I know for a fact that you make her happy. I mean, the brat wouldn't shut up about you. About how she missed you and all that. And how she stay over at your place.
Yeah, she used to stay over a lot.
I mean, I'm technically doing that right now.
Well, you're right about that.
Don't get so nervous about it. You never spent the night with a man before?
No, this would be my first. What? Have you ever spent the night with a lady?
Well, there's no point in lying about it. Yeah, I actually stayed over at Chie's house the other night.
You what?
Now, Sora, I know how that might sound, but...
I'm kidding. She already told me this earlier.
Earlier?
Oh, this was when you were talking to your counselor, Oksana.
Ah, yeah.
The fact that he just came out and told me. Now I know he has nothing to hide from me, and I can trust him 100%.
Hey, Sora, you just called Oksana my counselor. But that's not exactly correct. You see, she's my crisis counselor. There's only certain things I can discuss with her. Stuff pertaining to the crisis. Other stuff like life situations, I can only confine in, well, you.
Aiko, I wasn't put on this earth to be your counselor. Something like that ring a bell?
Sora, I wasn't put on this earth to be you guys' protector.
Good, because we don't want you to be our protector. We just want you to be our friend.
Ha, you punk. I said something similar to that the other day when I was walking you home the first time. Come to think of it, that's the day everything started.
What do you mean it all started? Oh, you mean your crisis?
No, not just that. Our friendship, our walks to your house, and my vow to protect those I care about no matter what. I know I said the other day I wasn't put on earth to be your protector, but that doesn't mean I can't protect you with all I got.
And I want to protect you too.
I don't want you to be my protector. I want you to be my friend.
Touche, my electric-filled friend.
Huh? What's on your mind, Sora?
That psychopath.
Huh? Oh, you mean Daichi?
Yeah. When he gave you the choice, where you basically had to choose between the world and me? Was it really that hard of a choice? Do I really mean that much to you? Because you mean that much to me.
Oh.
Thanks again for saving me.
But Sora, it was you that saved me.
Huh?
Before I met you, I was really miserable. Just mad at the world for some reason. And I was a huge troublemaker. There's no telling what kind of trouble I would be in life. If I didn't meet you, you saved me from myself. Thank you.
I could say the same about you. I always felt trapped in a cage. Like almost confined to my own life routine. Winterfell University, Citrus City, study, and repeat. Things started to become very repetitive, and I started to feel real sad about having to do the same thing every day. It felt like a whole other side life that I never experienced. Well, until I met you. You showed me a side of life I didn't know existed, and it's broadened my horizons.
It's like I said the other day. There's more to life than we could ever even imagine. I told you when we walked to your house the other day.
I sure do miss our walks. How are your injuries?
I'll live.
I've got this burn ointment that Genkai gave me. Here, lay back.
That feels so good.
He was burned pretty bad. He went through all of that for me. So much has changed in such a short time. Life is so much different now. It seems I've become more free. Good night, Aiko. I finally feel free and out of that cage. I feel like I'm starting to live the life I want to live. Now, I want to make sure that you live the life that you want, Aiko.